Immigration to Canada is not easy. There are many steps one has to take in order to successfully apply and get approved for Canadian immigration. Also, the process can take a number of months and in some cases a few years. But if you know what options are available, you can improve your chances of success and avoid pitfalls, frustrations and delays. If you are interested in learning more about the basics of immigration to Canada, visit our main Canadian immigration page. Here, you can learn how to immigrate to Canada through permanent residence, working, visiting, and even studying in Canada. Before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification icon to get free and instant updates on the fly. How to immigrate to Canada: 5 options for migrating to Canada in 2022. Number 1. Express Entry Program. Canadian immigration program that allows immigrants to live and work in Canada as a skilled worker through Express Entry. The new system will allow Citizenship and Immigration Canada, CIC, to proactively assess, recruit, and select immigrants who are skilled and/or possess the relevant qualifications under federal economic immigration programs, which includes Federal Skilled Worker Program, FSWP, the Federal Skilled Trades Program, FSTP, the Canadian Experience Class, CEC. The Express Entry Program will also allow individual provinces and territories to use the system in order to recruit suitable candidates as part of the provincial nominee program so that labor market demands are met. Number 2. Family Class Sponsorship. Family reunification remains a cornerstone of Canada's immigration policy. Families in Canada can sponsor their relatives to come to Canada on a permanent basis. In order to qualify to sponsor your relative, you have to be a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. Also, who you can sponsor is your spouse and children under the age of 22. There are some exceptions to this. Sponsoring your parents or grandparents is no longer an option at this time. However, you can bring them to Canada under the Super Visa category. Number 3. LMIA Work Visa. Many applicants for Canadian immigration first get Canadian job offers, apply for a work visa and then on that basis, immigrate to Canada. The LMIA involves securing a Canadian job offer, having the Canadian employer apply for a LMIA through Service Canada, and then the applicant applying for the work permit after the LMIA is approved. This is a very involved process but can lead to Canadian permanent residence. Number 4. The Provincial Nominee Programs, PNP. The PNP route is becoming an increasingly popular way to immigrate to Canada. Canadian provinces such as Alberta, Ontario, British Columbia and others have developed their own immigration programs that often lead to a fast-track process. However, the PNP category generally requires that applicants reside in the respective provinces after they arrive in Canada. Further, most PNPs require a job offer from a Canadian employer in order to qualify. Number 5. Canadian Investor Immigration. The investor category is designed for high net worth individuals who have owned or managed businesses overseas. By allowing experienced business people to invest in the Canadian economy, they are contributing to Canada's overall growth and prosperity. There are essentially 2 investor programs in Canada: the Federal Investor Program and the Quebec Program. Both programs are somewhat similar and require that the applicants have a high net worth and make a large investment in an approved investment fund for a 5-year period. Investor immigrants can bring their spouses and children as dependents on their applications. As of June 2014, applications still in the backlog of the Federal Immigrant Investor Program and Entrepreneur Program were terminated. The Quebec Investor Program and Quebec Entrepreneur Program were not affected. Are there other options for Canadian migration? There are other ways to obtain Canadian immigration such as the SEC category, humanitarian and compassionate application, refugee claims, as well as the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. The Canadian Experience Class, CEC. The Canadian Experience Class, CEC, is an immigration program that allows individuals who have worked in Canada for at least 1 year to immigrate permanently. Humanitarian and compassionate application. Humanitarian and Compassionate Applications, or HANS CS, are Canadian permanent residence applications that are filed from within Canada. They are for people who do not have legal status in Canada but who have still made Canada their home. Refugee claims. Individuals can make an asylum claim in Canada at a port of entry or at an inland CBSA or Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, office. They must demonstrate why they cannot go back to their home country. Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. The Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, AIP, works to recruit newcomers to the Atlantic provinces of New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador. These provinces are able to fill labor gaps with immigrants who qualify with work experience. Interested in immigrating to Canada but don't know where to start? Subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated about latest tips and updates about immigrating to Canada.